big battle between Manny Pacquiao and Juan Manuel Marquez. But there are a lot of fighters and a lot of promotion companies involved in other bouts that are going on, both on December 8th and Thursday and tonight at the Mirage and Friday at Texas Station. Firstly, I want to thank our sponsors for helping make this possible. Zacati on Character, wonderful pistachios, which have been distributed out there. Maybe for the next big show, we'll get Zacati to distribute some of its products. The Django Unchained in theaters Christmas Day, Smart Communications of the Philippines, Banshee, a Cinemax original series, and Telcel America, now in the USA, perfect for making calls between the United States and Mexico. Tonight at the Mirage, we have an ESPN boxing show, and it will mark the professional debut of one of the top fighters, young fighters in the world, who will be appearing on that event. I urge all of you to be at the Mirage tonight to see the show. It's a great main event, and you will see the professional debut of the pride of Puerto Rico, the man, the young man, who will be the future star of that great hotbed of boxing. Please welcome the Olympian Felix Verdejo.
Buenas tardes a todos. Para mí es un honor estar aquí, ¿verdad? Siendo partícipe de esta gran cartelera. Para mí es un honor, ¿verdad? Estar aquí compartiendo con Yuriorkis Gamboa, 50 Cent y otros boxeadores grandes del boxeo profesional. Y no se pierdan mi pelea esta noche en ESPN. Va a ser una gran pelea. Le voy a demostrar al público y a Puerto Rico que todavía queda algo en Puerto Rico. Y gracias a todos por darse cita. Los espero en mi pelea esta noche y buenas tardes a todos.
Sí, buenas tardes. Good afternoon. We just want to first of all thank God for this opportunity to be here. This is just the beginning of a long journey that we hope will bring a lot of happiness to our island. And Felix is ready for this new opportunity to show his skills. And hopefully tonight we will begin that new journey. Thanks a lot. God bless you.
On Friday night, over at Texas Station, we have yet another boxing show that will be terrific. It will be televised by Azteca America and by TV Azteca in Mexico. This young man will be making his second professional fight. His debut came in Hermosillo a couple of weeks ago. He is one of the brightest prospects in boxing. He represents the great country of Mexico. He appeared in the Olympics in London. Great prospect. Please welcome Oscar Valdez.
Buenos días a todos. Para mí es un honor y un honor estar en esta esta cartelera, con esta semana que va a ser muy grande para México. Estoy muy contento que me den la oportunidad, muy agradecido con Bob Arum, manejador Frank Espinosa y con Top Rank. Estoy muy contento de que buenas cosas estén pasando para mí. Es un gran paso de mí en mi carrera, estoy empleando esas funciones y estoy muy agradecido con toda la gente de todo México que me estuvo apoyando durante mucho tiempo. Las buenas y las malas, sentí todo el apoyo de toda mi gente. Y bueno, mañana es mi pelea, esperemos que por favor todo salga bien. Yo siempre a toda mi gente le he prometido de no ganar, le he prometido de que siempre me voy a ganar, subir al ring y dar mi mejor esfuerzo, como todo un boxeador mexicano lo hace. I want to say thanks to a lot of people right now. First of all, my manager Frank Espinosa. Thanks to Bob Arum and Top Rank. You know, it's an honor for me to be fighting in a great card right now, like Marquez Pacquiao. Seeing good new faces right here, it's a good thing for me. And like I said, it's the first step of my career, like a professional record. And you know, like I told all my people in Mexico and the people, my people, I'm just gonna, every time I go in the ring, I'm gonna give it my best, you know, and if I look at any Mexican warrior will do, just give it all and fight with the heart on. So I thank everyone for the support, and you'll be seeing from me a lot more in the future.
And finally, on our big card, December 8th, another professional debut of the young man that we consider to be the top fighter on the United States Olympic team. A young man with a tremendous amateur record, who we know will go far in the professional ranks. He's here with his managers and advisors, Rick Merrigan and Armando Mancinas. Please welcome Jose Ramirez.
So first of all, I want to thank everyone for being here, for showing the support. I feel very fortunate and very blessed to get this opportunity to be in the biggest card of the year, which will be Manny Pacquiao and Marquez for. I want to thank my team. I want to thank my family. I want to thank Bob Arum for giving me this opportunity. And I'm going to go in there and hopefully come out victorious. I'm going to take advantage of this great opportunity that's been given to me. And hopefully I show the public the reason, I show the public why I got this opportunity, and hopefully everybody's happy with my performance. Primero quiero decirle gracias a toda la gente que vino aquí a apoyarnos. Me siento muy agradecido, muy bendecido por agarrar esta oportunidad que me ofrecieron. Le quiero dar gracias a mi equipo, a mi familia y a la familia de Top Rank, a Mr. Bob Arum por darme esta oportunidad de pelear en la cartelera más grande del año. Y pues, si Dios quiere, salgo victorioso y le enseño al público por qué esta oportunidad fue dada hacia mí y demostrar que yo puedo ser la próxima estrella. Gracias.
Now, this whole weekend, tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, there will be one man who will be watching very, very closely all the fighters, because it's one of his responsibilities to put together the HBO cards that we'll be seeing in the year 2013 and beyond. So please welcome from HBO Sports, Peter Nelson.
Thank you, Bob. I want to thank Top Rank and the MGM. I also want to thank all of you in the press for being here. Obviously, as Bob said, the future of the sport is here on this dais right now. It's exciting for me to be able to come to these events and be able to see these fighters at an early stage, see what they're learning, see how they're developing. Obviously, having these young prospects just out of the Olympics is hugely, immensely thrilling. It points to a bright future ahead for the sport. And representative of HBO here right now, obviously the 3 fights on the undercard of our televised portion is why we're here. We have Gamboa fighting Farenas, we have Miguel Vazquez fighting Mercito Gesta, and we have Hyland fighting Javier Fortuna. Many of you are acquainted with all of these fighters. They're all exceptionally gifted. I've heard even in a special swing bout after Gamboa fights, we're going to get to see Manny Pacquiao fight Marquez or something, I don't know. I'll give you $10 for laughing at my jokes afterwards. So obviously the future of 130, 135, and 126 is fighting on this undercard. Any of you who have seen Javier Fortuna knows that he's in contention to be Prospect of the Year this year. Tremendously exciting fighter to watch. Hyland also undefeated. This is somebody's got to go type of fight, and I'm excited to see it. Mercito Gesta, I don't know if any of you know this, but he was actually born in a boxing gym. You should ask him about it. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to keep this brief because there's so many people up here and everyone's got to say their piece. But I just want to make sure that everyone knows where they're going to be tomorrow at 5 p.m. We're going to have the finale of Pacquiao Marquez 24/7. It'll be airing here, and I want to invite you all to be here and watch it before obviously you go and see the fights as Bob mentioned. All right, that's all I have to say. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you all on Saturday night.
First fight that will be on the telecast matches Javier Fortuna, who is from the Dominican Republic, a tremendous fighter, the young prospect of the year, as Peter Nelson says, and he's in against the undefeated Hyland, who is a tremendous prospect as well. So I'd now like to bring up to the microphone Javier Fortuna. He's here with Ann Baeza, the camp coordinator. Javier Fortuna.
Muy buenas tardes. Primeramente le doy gracias a Dios por estar aquí, que nos ha permitido estar en esta cartelera grande.
Good afternoon. First of all, I just want to thank God for letting me be in this great card.
Primeramente me siento muy bien preparado física y mentalmente para dar una buena demostración en la noche de la cartelera.
I feel ready, I'm physical and mentally prepared for this fight.
Y para darle una buena demostración, para que vean parte de mi talento y como catalogan como uno de los mejores prospectos ahora mismo.
I'm ready to show you guys what I'm made of and show you a great fight.
Y gracias le doy a Top Rank que me dio esta oportunidad de estar aquí existiendo en esta cartelera. Y gracias a ESPN que me ha dado, me agradezco mucho y me dio la oportunidad de estar de estelarista en el show de ESPN y me abrió la puerta en grande.
I want to thank Top Rank for letting me be in this card, and I also want to thank ESPN for opening the doors for me.
Y muchas gracias a todos los que me apoyan y mandar un saludo a mi gente de República Dominicana y a los que me apoyan que están aquí de República Dominicana y a mi madre que me está esperando ya con el triunfo con Dios por delante.
I want to thank the fans and for the support, and I also want to send a shout out to my family in the Dominican Republic and my mother. This is for you.
muchas gracias a todos y a Juan que me ha dado la oportunidad de esto. Muchas gracias a todos.
Thanks to everybody involved in this
Patrick Hyland is trained by Tracy Patterson. You guys all remember Tracy was a terrific, terrific fighter a number of years ago. He's here with Andy Palizzi and Mike Pascali. So please now welcome undefeated Patrick Hyland and his trainer, Tracy Patterson.
Thanks, Bob. First of all, I'd like to thank Top Rank. Hope you can understand me anyways. Top Rank and HBO for having me on this show. I'm looking forward to the occasion. I'm looking forward to go 28-0. To being on this kind of show with Felix Gamboa, Manny Pacquiao, Marquez 4, it's just, you know, a dream come true from a little Irish boy, you know, from Tala. You know, so I'm just excited for the occasion. I'm ready to go 28-0 and undefeated and bring that belt back to Ireland. Thank you.
The next match we'll talk about is the IBF Lightweight Championship of the World. It matches Mercito Gesta of the Philippines and Miguel Angel Vazquez of Mexico. Now people have asked me, how come Mexicans and Filipinos are so passionate about boxing? So I really had to go back and look at what the connection is. And then it came to me. Mexico and the Philippines were for hundreds of years colonies of Spain. Also this guy here, Gamboa, from Cuba, colony of Spain. Fortuna, Dominican Republic, a colony of Spain, right? There was something in the Spanish conquest of all these places so many hundreds of years ago, which instilled in people a love of combat. And we're seeing that now, the fruits of that now, in these rivalries between countries that were at one time colonies of Spain. Patrick Hyland is an Irishman, right? But, you know, there's a connection there too. How do you think Canelo Alvarez got his blonde hair? So now it's a pleasure to bring to the microphone together with his managers, Vince Parra and Mercito Gesta. Please welcome from the Philippines, Mercito Gesta, the challenger for the lightweight championship.
Hi. First of all, I'm gonna thank Bob and Top Rank to make this thing happen. It's big, and you know, and they put me in this big card for a title. So I'm really blessed, and you know, I've been waiting for this for a title. Every fighter wants a title shot. You know, ever since I was a kid, all I know is to fight, and we dream about to be the best. And this, you know, I've gone so far until like now it comes. I'm fighting for a title. You know, like this is what not just my dream, my family, my fans, and I'm just so blessed that I'm here. You know, from far away in the Philippines, and now I'm here. And I also think Pacquiao also helps, you know, because of that, to bring more Filipino fighters. And right now, this is my first step for a big title fight. and I'll make sure to get that belt. I'm really prepared for this one. I went to Big Bear far from my friends and everyone for destruction just to stay focused, and I'm ready. My weight is good, everything is good right now, and my first title fight, I will do good, I will do best, I will show my best in there. Thank you.
Again, like Mercito said, we'd like to thank Bob Arum and Top Rank for this opportunity. We signed with him a year ago, and Bob mentioned this fight then. It didn't take us till he was done even saying it that we accepted it. But these things take time. You got to build up your name. Bruce Trampler has done a great job in getting us fights up to this point in order for us to get to this opportunity. I'm a big boxing history guy too. I grew up in the sport. I fought a little bit myself. My father, brought me up in it. And one thing about boxing is fighters come and go, even champions, and the general fight fans, that's all they remember. They remember the great fights and the great fighters. A lot of people coming up to this fight with this guy, he's a great champion. But his style is so much of unpleasing to the regular fan that a lot of people are like, this is going to be a terrible fight. And that's fine, they can feel that, and we understand that too. And this fine gentleman right here, Peter Nelson, he's here to watch, he's for HBO. The general public likes action, the general public likes knockouts. They don't like guys to run, and I realize that's Miguel Vazquez's style, and it's worked for him, and I take nothing away from him at all. He's a great champion. But we want to be back on HBO. He wants that belt, and not only does he want that belt, but he wants people to come back 20 years from now and remember who Mercito Gesta is. Because this sport is about legacy too. Now, this gentleman over here is a great champion. He's been a champion for 2 years. I cannot find one person who knew who he was. Now, I'm asking him, how does he want to be remembered in this sport? How do you want to be remembered for this night on this great card? You want to be remembered as a great champion who fought and defended his championship like a great Mexican of the past, like the Chavezes, like the Lupe Pintors, like the Salvador Sanchez's that will always be remembered, because that's what it is. It's history here. This is about history. So he's going to lose December 8th, but it's his choice on how he wants to go out. Does he want to go out on his shield like a warrior, or does he want to be tracked down and hunted down for his belt? That's what I want to ask. And you know what? I think he is a warrior, and I think he is going to show up, and he's going to defend his belt like a warrior, and he's not going to run away from a fight. But hey, if he wants to run away from it, that's fine. He's going to get caught. He's going to get found. But I'm just saying, for our part, we want to come back to the MGM from 10 years from now, 20 years from now, and everybody say, I remember Mercito Gesta. Because Mercito Gesta came to give the fans a fight. The $50 that people are paying on pay-per-view, the hard-earned money, not to watch somebody in a track meet, but to watch somebody sit down and trade and throw blows and say, who is the best? ¿Quién es más macho, baby? Let's do this. Let's come back. It's up to you. I leave it, and as far as Mercito and this great call with Manny Pacquiao, Bob laid it out for us. We're not going to waste this opportunity. We want Peter Nelson coming in and saying, we want Mercito Gesta back. And you know what? We're taking it upon ourselves to make this a great fight. Whether Mr. Vasquez wants to do that, that's up to him. But either way, December 8th, there's going to be a new head honcho at 135 pounds, and his name is Mercito No Mercy Gesta. Thank you guys very much. God bless my family, the Gesta family, Top Rank for everything. Peace. Thank you.
That was well said. Seeing once again Miguel Angel Vazquez, who's a great technical fighter, out of his style so that he makes it into a brawl. The problem with that speech is that Miguel don't understand any English. It's a pleasure now. He's a great champion. He's a great technical fighter. His best fight is
primero que nada, buenas tardes a todos ustedes y gracias por acompañarnos en esta ocasión.
First of all, I want to say thank you very much for being here in this, for giving us this opportunity.
Y quiero agradecer al señor Arum, a la empresa Top Rank y a Sunset Promotion por hacer posible que esta pelea se realice en una cartelera tan importante como la es Micheal Marquez.
I also want to thank Bob Arum and the company of Top Rank and HBO for giving us this opportunity to fight in this great card.
Y bueno, pues ahora solamente mencionarles, o sea, y decir que ya estoy listo para esta pelea. Vengo listo para ganar mi compromiso y demostraré por qué Miguel Angel Vazquez es campeón y seguirá siendo campeón por mucho más tiempo.
Well, I'd like everybody to know that I'm very well prepared and I'm here to win and I'm going to demonstrate what I'm made out of and I'm going to show everybody that I'm going to continue being champion.
Yo sé que Mercito Gesta es un gran peleador, es un peleador bastante complicado, pero no es invencible, así es que yo vengo a ganar.
I want you to know that Mercito Gesta is a great fighter, but he's not invincible and I came here to win.
Y pues solamente responderle a su manejador que yo soy un peleador que tiene un estilo, tengo mi estilo único y siempre lo he tenido, y si ellos piensan que pueden alcanzarme, pues que lo intenten, que al cabo Miguel Angel Vazquez nunca lo va a encontrar.
And to answer the trainer Mercito Gesta, you know what, I have a unique style, and if you feel that you could come and catch me, and you could trap me, you come to it.
Nowhere to run, baby. Nowhere to run. For the fans, baby. For the fans. La gente, la mexicanos, Filipinos, el mundo, everybody. Corazón.
Bueno, pues si puede quitarme el título, que lo intente. Será una gran pelea, pero Miguel Angel Vazquez será el número 1.
Well, if you feel that you can beat me, come and get it.
That's why we're here.
Because we're going to win.
Muchas gracias a todos.
Thank you to everybody.
And finally, the semi-main event fight that will lead up to the Pacquiao Marquez 4 fight will be a co-promotion between MP Productions and SMS. MP Promotions is the promotional company for Manny Pacquiao and for various other fighters, particularly from the Philippines. Representing MP Promotions, a man who will introduce the fighter who will challenge Yuriorkis Gamboa, Micheal Farenas, and his manager, my good friend Jerry Penalosa. Please welcome Michael Cons. Michael.
The first thing I want to say is it's nice to see two fighters like Manny and Marquez put a number of young, talented boxers on the undercard. I think that shows you the respect that Manny and Marquez has for the sport. It's not like some other promotions where they got the stars and then they have a lot of other stuff that's not worthwhile seeing. And then the other problem I have a friend, but I hope we can stay friends after this fight is over. And that's 50 Cent. He's formed a new promotional company. We're working close in hand, and we're also working with Top Rank, and we hope to bring a different twist and flavor to the entertainment of boxing, and we'll do more about that later because that's not what we're here for. We're here for the boxers. I want to thank 50 and Gamboa for giving our fighter Micheal Farenas the opportunity to fight for this fight, and the best man that night will win, and I just hope nobody gets injured. So now I'll bring Jerry Penalosa. Just be careful because he doesn't translate the words that Michael says sometimes. Jerry.
you for the opportunity. Farenas is here.
Good afternoon everyone. Unang-una nagpapasalamat ako sa media, kay Bob, kay Manny Pacquiao. Isang karangalan na nandito ako ngayon, nakalaban sa Pacquiao Marquez Tour. Salamat. Fan ako ng 50 Cent pero ngayon, sorry. Thank you.
Farenas said thank you. It's a great pleasure to be here. It's a good fight. He said he's a big fan of 50 Cent, but sorry, this coming Saturday, no lollipop.
What? No lollipop.
Thank you.
Now it's a pleasure to call up a man who has been and is very successful in the music business and other business ventures, who now is giving his time to the sport of boxing. Todd and I have discussed this, and we believe that he will make a great contribution to the sport. He will reach out and get us in this sport so many new fans, so many old fans who drifted away, and so many new fans coming back to this sport. So we look forward to working with him in the future as well as at the present time. Please welcome the great singer, rap star, 50 Cent.
This is exciting for me. I'm not a stranger to being in front of a lot of cameras or microphones. I'm at home with this. December 8th, the excitement with Pacquiao Marquez being able to come back with Gamboa and Mike Farenas on this actual fight. This excitement is the best place for Gamboa, the first time back after 15 months of being off. And the process is completely different when you're responsible for all of the actual moving parts and the promotion versus just being on the outside and kind of enjoying the festivities. For me, this experience has been a learning experience and exciting for me. I think I can offer what needs to actually happen to add new attention to the actual sport and bring youth culture back to the actual sport. Boxing demographic, I believe, is 30 and up. And I think the UFC is 56% of their demographic is 15 to 34. So to reignite that excitement, I think there's a possibility for us to merge music culture, for us to also bring some of the showmanship that they see in WWF, some of the theatrics that you actually see to the actual show, where we create cards that have a lot more excitement than just the actual main event. There's several main events where the actual arena doesn't look empty until 36 minutes before the show is over. So it's exciting, and I want to give everybody an opportunity and a chance to actually speak. You had an exciting speech up here, man. You went off like, too bad they didn't understand it. Fucking up. I'm supposed to introduce Yuriorkis Gamboa.
Bueno, muy buenas tardes, les deseo a todos. Quiero darle las gracias a Dios por usar la televisión, la cadena de HBO y la compañía de 50 Cent, John Rueda, por darme la oportunidad nuevamente de estar aquí.
I'd like to thank God and thank everyone here present for this opportunity I've been given. I'd like to thank 50 and SMS Promotions, as well as Top Rank and Bob Arum, and especially as well HBO for giving me the opportunity and opening the doors once again.
Me siento muy satisfecho también de haber tenido esta oportunidad.
ya que muchos fanáticos me están siguiendo por Facebook, Twitter, por redes, cuándo va a hacer Gamboa su próxima pelea, y aquí estoy y le daré un buen éxito el 8 de diciembre. Muchas gracias.
Very satisfied that I'm able to finally respond to my fans via Twitter, Facebook, asking when my next fight is. Well, here I am. Thank them especially as well for being here, and I'm going to put on a great show on December 8th. Thank you.
That about does it, but I just want to expand on the theme that 50 Cent talked about having these events as spectacular productions. And you're going to see when Yuriorkis Gamboa enters the ring on Saturday night, an entrance like you've never seen before. It's going to blow the socks off everybody, and that's something, that type of thing, that we in boxing are going to look forward to in the future. Young people like Todd, like 50 Cent, have ideas about how to make this great sport more fan-friendly. And Saturday night, you're going to see the start of that with the entrance of Yuriorkis Gamboa. So, thank you all for coming.